Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're heading, well, virtually to the moon, looking at the tough world of private space exploration. Our focus is on the Japanese company ispace and their Resilience lunar lander. You probably heard its landing attempt on June 5th didn't quite succeed.
Right, and it really highlights just how incredibly difficult lunar landings still are. I mean, think about it, hitting a precise spot, managing gravity, slowing down perfectly. It's tough.
Definitely.
We've seen, what, 3 private attempts this year? And
Yeah.
only one soft landing so far. So, ISpace isn't alone in facing this challenge.
That's crucial context.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the mission itself. Resilience launched on a SpaceX Falcon 9 back on January 15th.
From Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the lander. It carried customer payloads like that little rover, Tenacious.
And the really interesting part was their route, wasn't it? That low-energy trajectory.
Exactly. Super long, took it way out, like 1.1 million kilometers into deep space before looping back to the moon. Very fuel efficient, but complex.
And incredibly complex. You're basically using gravity assists, playing this intricate orbital dance. But the failure, well, it came down to losing contact.
So they couldn't command it.
It seems they lost communication,
Yeah.
and crucially, the lander just couldn't brake properly during that final descent phase. It underscores what experts like Namrata Goswami say, space tech needs that proof of concept.
Proof of concept.
Yeah.
Meaning you have to actually fly it, test it in the real environment.
Precisely. And failures. They're almost expected. Not uncommon at all in this business. It's learning the hard way sometimes.
And the ispace CEO, Takeshi Hakamada, he said, this is our second failure. We have to really take it seriously.
Yeah, that's referring to their April 2023 attempt, too. That one had a software issue with altitude readings, remember?
Right. 2 attempts, valuable data, but still no landing.
But if you look at their bigger picture, it's not just about sticking the landing on one mission. It's proving the whole system works.
The hardware, the software, the operations.
Exactly. To, as they say, open the door to future commercialization. And they had that really interesting deal with NASA, right?
Oh, yeah, the Lunar regolith sale. Selling moon dirt that stays on the moon.
Which could be the very first commercial transaction actually on the moon. Think about that. First off-world deal. Their goal is resources, starting with water ice.
Which is key for making propellant, for supporting future bases,
Yeah.
a real lunar economy.
Mm.
So how does this latest setback affect those bigger plans? Hakamada mentioned it might impact their timeline, especially for that full-scale commercialization mission plan for 2027.
Well, it definitely complicates things. Setbacks mean delays. They mean more analysis, potentially more cost. But, the name of the lander, resilience.
Yeah.
It kind of sums up the whole industry. These companies, they learn, they iterate, they don't give up easily.
So wrapping up, what's the key takeaway here for you, the listener? It's